I think the difference between making love and just fucking is hum. And making love is Okay, but think about it this way.
Use words. Use your words, babes.
Okay, I'm going to try and find try and find an analogy. So when you have like a cone ice cream, and then you're fucking. Okay, so you have a cone ice cream. If you bite straight into it, that's fucking. If you lick it around until it becomes small, that's making love.
Sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you.
Today I made my client break his laptop because he was coming. Your eyes look nice.
Is it popping?
You know, I've been looking at them. I'm like, is it me or they look like super?
Guys, I did my eye makeup today.
I can see that. You look cute. Look at a girlie.
We're doing a photo shoot that I will never get the pictures, but hey.
That's so cute.
You know those kind of company shoots where you're called for a photo shoot and you're not going to see those pictures ever again.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome back.
Are we recording?
Yes, we are. We've been recording this whole time.
Oops.
All right.
Do you remember? Sorry. Go on.
All right, guys, this is episode 55. Welcome back to the double-sided tape. I'm Nimra.
And I'm Ashley.
Woo-hoo.
We're back, baby.
And guess who's back to the WhatsApp group?
Bro.
Talk to me.
Firstly, let's start here. How's your week been? How's everything?
Nah, I want to know why you're in the WhatsApp group.
Girl, oh my God.
We'll
guys,
get to that.
Guys. This is hilarious, right? So you see the way I've been saying how I've never been in a WhatsApp group, in an estate WhatsApp group, right?
Yeah.
Never been in an estate WhatsApp group. I've been wondering, like, is there a WhatsApp group for our estate? I don't think there is one, or maybe they just created one recently, but I don't think he was there, right?
Yeah.
Let me just go to the beginning, right? To the beginning.
Gosh, that's a long thread. Okay.
The first text was about me.
Tayari.
On Saturday night at 7:53. Someone said this needs to be stopped. Order and sanity must be embraced. Then at 21:27. Also, they're real assholes. They're actual jackasses.
Okay. What did
Someone
they say?
goes like, what level of entitlement is this? Both cars clearly blocking. I think security should enforce. To all residents, please let your visitors know that they're supposed to park in a marked yellow lines. Besides that, we only offer 2 parking spaces for every unit. So if any functions, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. One car was my friend's car.
Yeah.
Right? The other one, I have no idea who the hell it was. So even my caretaker came and he rang my bell and he was just like, hey, you'll have to move the car that's parked on the unmarked zone. So I'm like, cool. I tell my friend, give me your car keys. I go downstairs, I park it somewhere else. I'm like, cool. And at that time, like the parking had cleared. I'm like, cool. I go back upstairs. These people have been bitching. Like highly bitching about everything and anything. They complained about, which is true, it's creepy.
Okay.
There's a guy who's always moving furniture in the middle of the night, which is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
And they're like in 3 different floors. So I live on 12th floor. So it's on 11th floor. There's one on 3rd floor. There's another one on 6th floor, some shit, 9th floor, some shit like that. They complained about different cars as well, parking in CG specific. So we don't have specific parkings for everyone. You just park wherever the fuck you're parking.
Yeah.
I met the guy who was bitching about my friend's car, coming out of his car. Guess where he was parked?
Where?
The exact same place my friend had parked. He was in a hurry.
Oh my gosh. First of all, do you know the people who mostly complain that make me annoyed is people who complain on these group chats are grown ass people.
Most of them, they have families.
That's what kills me, because I'm just like, at that level of your age, you should have some sort of maturity and some sort of like, just use your brain.
It's as simple as asking me, firstly. Secondly,
and why they're hostile?
There's so much hostility. There's even someone who came into the group and was just like, ha 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 ha. Everything on this group is just negative.
Yeah.
Like it's consistent negativity. They went off on the
guy.
caretaker. because the caretaker cut someone's maji because he mentioned on the group, like, if you haven't paid your water bill and your service bills, I will cut up by X date. Hey, people went off on him. This nigga came in laughing. It was just like, y'all niggas too negative for this shit. Like, you can't always be here complaining. Angala tell us happy early Easter or some shit like that.
Bro, my group is the same. Like, I literally left my group chat, my apartment group, because there's a time, same story, parking, blocking. So you park anywhere and then you block someone.
Yeah.
So someone had blocked me, and this guy, let me tell you, first of all, you've got some little dick syndrome or something, because boy, Jesus. Anyway, he's blocked me, and it's under the building parking. So there's no way for me to get out.
Yeah.
And mind you, a whole grown-ass 50-year-old man backed him up and said, if you're a professional driver, you can remove the car from there. Now, let me explain the situation. You see how apartments are? Then they have that bottom place in the pillar. So it's inside the two pillars, and someone's blocked me from behind.
Yeah.
So there's no space. There are pillars here, there are pillars here. Where the fuck am I going to remove it from?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, I call this guy 7 times. He doesn't come down to unblock. I send the caretaker. The caretaker calls him. He doesn't come. He lives on the fucking G12th floor. I went up the stairs. I knocked on his door.
You went all the way up?
I went, girl, I need to leave. And this has been, no, I had to go like Westlands errands and stuff, work and everything. And then this whole process has taken me 30 minutes already of just calling him from downstairs. I go upstairs. I knock on his door. He takes another 5 minutes. He opens up. Then he goes like, what's up? I'm like, listen, you've unblocked me. He's like, give me a few minutes. I'm like, I've called you 6 times and you haven't picked up the phone. I'm like, if you don't have work on Sunday, please do not assume I have to leave. Come and block me. I shouted at the guy. So he went. That time he didn't say anything to me. Downstairs when he's removing the car, he's not saying anything to me. He goes onto the group chat and says, by the way, don't shout at me. I'm your child. You know what I told him? If you stopped acting like one, I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
And then that guy's now starting to back, the Mubaba gangs at it's because you can't.
Should have taken pictures.
And the thing is, the point is, y'all are just sad people. If you do not like your wives, please keep that negative energy in your pocket, because you'd be surprised. None of the youngins spoke. None of the young. It's just this 40, 50-year-old sexually frustrated men who are out there doing. And you know what? It's crazy because most of them are men. Even the women do not like teta like that. They don't gossip. There's one guy, by the way, he loves gossiping. Like, he's 40 or something. You have a guest in the house. Ay, na meleta this, meleta that. The guy DMs me. He's like, unakapoa na shots. And I'm like, what? Bro, that place is wilding. That's what I'm saying. If you're 50 and sexually frustrated, keep your shit to yourself.
So my only thing is, like, I don't mind being in the group because I can see like all the shit that's going down. But my key thing was, even me telling you to take a picture, right?
Yeah.
Don't even take pictures. You can address the issue without taking pictures, because now my friend's license plate is all over our WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
That's violation
security,
of
privacy.
Fact. So like, don't start sharing people's bloody car plates also for us, nobody was being blocked.
Yeah.
There was no issue. Nobody was being blocked.
Yeah.
The issue was, what if there's an emergency? What if someone has a lot of shopping to bring in? How are they going to get through the entrance? There's plenty bloody space.
Just walk around the damn car.
Don't be up in that, what is it called? WhatsApp chat, just being bloody rude. Someone called out the caretaker, which was so, like, he said he's just doing his job a mean way.
Yeah.
So even someone else came and was just like, you can't use such words. That's like, you can't degrade people like that.
Yeah.
You don't use such words. And he was just like, but it's the truth. He was told, nah.
Yeah.
Use different terms. And also, our caretaker is doing the most that he can do. Clearly, they're understaffed. So let him do what he needs to do. But listen, I'm kind of happy I'm in the WhatsApp group chat, because I see all the drama that's happening when it's not about me. Because day one was me. Day one, I've
been in too much drama in that group, and I'm just usually like, you know what? I'm exiting. Now, if I'm blocking somebody, call the caretaker. That's his job. Or come to my door or call my phone. But I am not engaging in the group. Also, again, why are y'all so mean? Ladies.
Like, chill.
Just call me, tell me you've blocked me, or this is the issue, or I'm sorry, or just apologize. Like, I've called you 6 times, the caretaker 10 times. I'm knocking on your door. If I've come with steam, just say, you've blocked me.
True.
Kubali, say I'm sorry, and then you move on.
Yeah. Anyway,
Like, it's cool. Anyway.
that was my weekend, which was very entertaining. I mean, I found it entertaining. I was kind of excited when I was put on the group. I was just like,
Aww.
finally. Also, considering I've never grown up in an estate, right?
Yeah.
I've always lived in a family farm. Like my life has been just me and my folks. So I haven't really gotten the perks of living in an estate, so
the
to
community.
say. Yeah. And now that I feel like I'm kind of, and also I'm very antisocial. Like I don't want to meet my neighbors. I'm not bothered to meet my neighbors unless we bump into each other in the lift. And usually it's just like random Nigerian guys who are trying to get my number, calling me sister, and older weird men who are just like, where do you live? I always give them the wrong house number.
Always, yeah.
You never know.
Girl, I lived in blue and white. Always told them the wrong number.
Always the wrong number. So now I kind of feel like, you know, I'm being involved in this estate.
Look at you all grown.
I know.
To being part of a community.
And it's wild because I've lived away from home for years, like since like 2019.
Since uni, yeah.
Not uni. I was with my folks.
No, after, right?
Yeah, like
moved
right
out
after. Like 2019, I started living out of home in like 2019. But now is when I feel like I'm actually experiencing
like you belong.
it.
Ngoja tu. So you get a house party and somebody blocks another car. They come after you.
And funny enough, every single time we're like bashing, it's my house, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened on Saturday. And
Yep.
listen, unfortunately, all my friends got cars. So they come in squad deep. Everybody has their car.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to tell them, like, we need to start carpooling.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we fill up the car,
The whole parking spot.
so badly. And I'm like, guys,
Come on, guys.
we got to behave. We got to behave.
Damn.
Anyway, back to the week. How's your week?
The week's been crazy. I'm drowning in assignments. Literally, I've told every single person who's trying to make plans with me or try to work with me that, just give me the next 3 weeks, let my semester get over.
Yeah.
And then I have like 2 weeks of doing these other things. And then I've realized like last year, I haven't been creative content-wise. I've not been posting this year as well, not posting as much. And then I was like, girl, you need to just pick a struggle. You can't do like 2 things properly. So I'm not saying I'm not going to create content, but I'm not pushing myself anymore. Like, I'm not feeling bad for not creating content. Like, last year was just like shit. Now I'm just like, okay, it's just a matter of a year. Finish, and then next day you can come back. I'm still creating content, guys, send me gigs, but like, not where I want to be content-wise. So like next year, I know I'm coming in with a bang.
You can fully focus.
I can fully focus on where I want to be with the kind of content.
Yeah.
But yeah, just drowning. I cannot wait for the sem to end.
School is really whooping your ass.
Wait, it is serious, guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to secure a supervisor. Let me tell you, by the way, do you know, did Koki ever teach you?
Did she?
Robbie Koki?
No.
By the way,
You've never been taught by Koki as well, have you? You have?
All right, so
But
Austin
I don't think
knows.
I have.
Koki is like quite strict and she has like, a strong head and she's super experienced in the field. She's amazing. And I did not expect her to be doing what she's doing. Guess what she does?
What?
She fucks with DST, girl.
Stop!
I died.
Shout out to you, ma'am. Shout out. Listen, she was actually one of my favorite people in USIU.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She actually never had a class with her.
She's so cool.
Yeah, we used to be like, hi. I used to be her office sides a lot.
Yeah.
Because majority of our...
She's besties with Adrian.
Is it?
How is it?
Besties. Quote unquote besties.
Thank you, miss.
It was so funny
much.
though. Like we were chilling in class, and then we were talking about like digital because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And she's teaching digital courses, and then we're just talking about branding and all that. And she goes like, "You first of all, your podcast. I was watching it one day. I mean, I did fall asleep on the couch, but I've seen your podcast and I watch it, and I'm just like." Oh shit! Because for me, I'm just like the version that you're seeing in class is so different from the version that she sees on the podcast.
Let me tell you, after last week's podcast dropped, and then we had like a little promo, and I posted it. Firstly, me and Nimrat had like a whole conversation on the side. Before I posted it on my stories, I told her, and before DST posted it on the stories, I sent this girl a text and I was just like, "Listen, we've got to mute my mother from DST because she cannot be seeing this. She can't be seeing me telling people that I'm gonna go after their daddies. No." You should see my mute list on my
Unhinged.
stories. It's my mom, my auntie, my uncle,
All the
my
family.
dad. Like the whole fam has been muted because
Hey, there's some things, girl.
I literally, after that promo dropped, I was like, I need to shut the fuck up.
Let me tell you, this babe finished me when she sent me the message, and then she's chatting with me using the double-sided page. She's like, we need to do something. I'm like, okay, send me your ads. And then I'm like, by the way, I've also removed my mom out of the picture.
The funniest thing is, I sent her my mom's profile. And then I sent her my mom's business profile.
All fronts.
Like, listen, block her everywhere. She cannot have an because usually that's what she does. Like when she realizes I've muted her on hers,
She uses a different account.
she uses so I'm just there, I'm seeing indulge. I'm like,
Mom, come on.
shit.
Because even my mom, she wouldn't sit down and watch the podcast, but she sees those clips.
Yep.
And when she sees them, she just goes like,
Yeah.
in fact,
Ooh.
oh my gosh, revealing too much information, but when she saw one of our posts, I think I was talking about my ex or something, there was some post that went on to DSD and it was like sexual related, and she looked at me, she's like, I hope now that you're single, you're not da da da. And I'm just like, girl, relax.
If she only knew. Sorry.
Not sure, ma.
Sorry. Oh my
but
God.
it was hilarious. And then after that, I decided, bro, it's all good, but I'm gonna have to block you.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
so I also blocked my mom, my dad. I've blocked even my cousins. Like, you snake snitch cousins, I blocked all of you.
So some of my cousins, I haven't blocked them only
The
because
good
I know
cousins.
they're chill.
Yeah.
They're older, but they're chill. But some things some things I put on my close friends.
Yeah.
Shout out to JK Nyambura. We're having her on the podcast soon.
Oh, is it? I
Yes.
cannot wait. Nyambu, baby.
Nyams, nyambu.
Nyam, nyams.
Yeah. So I posted one of her videos, right?
Yeah. That video is so funny.
Yeah, I'm not going to disclose that because that's for my private people. I even added her to like my private stories because I was just like, listen,
You need to see.
You're the one inspiring this week's Good Night Kids. Yesterday was DSC, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it. The whole world has seen it anyway, so might as well put it
Just
out there.
post it.
But I was just like, this babe's content, like we can relate so much with
That
it.
shit finished me.
If you see a Good Night Kids on your private story, that's me, baby, and that's Nyams.
And that video was sent to me on TikTok, and then it was unavailable.
Same.
And it was
I know
sent
who sent
again.
it to you. Andy. Don't
It's
come,
just in
don't
the
come.
room.
You're
don't
fine.
come. Oh, speaking of which,
well,
this guy walks in over
I
here.
say don't. Do you get it? I
This-
say don't come.
Too late, but okay.
You can go.
standing
You
there.
can go. You can go.
So he walks
Thanks,
in,
babes.
just like he's walking. You cannot see here, and he says, "None of you can be NBA wives."
NBA wives, wags.
Wags. And then he says, "Discuss."
Can you tell us why at least?
Discuss. Yes or no?
I feel like I'm being groomed to become.
I think I could be one. I mean,
Not even that. Like I don't mstru us.
Stuas.
Personally, I feel like I've been groomed to become a sports wife. Considering majority of my relationships have been with
Man's came to
professional athletes.
yeah.
Right?
Oh,
There's that. I feel like I'd be a rugby wife, to be honest.
I think rugby
Not
wife.
Kenyan though. Those ones have played with my heart like their own ball. The final spot. Oh my God! Don't I have a story for you?
Bring it.
Wait, let's finish
Okay.
this one. So yeah, probably not a rugby Kenyan wife, but somewhere else
A
because
rugby
these
wife.
niggas are fine. So yes, definitely, I feel like I have been groomed to become an athlete's wife. In one way or another, rugby, tennis, football,
A sports
basketball, a sport, even
Yeah.
a runner, like an athlete, professional, to be very specific. So yeah, that's how I'm tattooing myself, Andy.
Also, you actually go to a lot of Andy's basketball games, so I don't know why he's saying
Not
that.
anymore.
No, only one.
Are you done?
Are you? I was gonna ask the same thing. Are you done?
Are you done?
Wait, this is
Oh,
DSC.
is that why?
Why what?
Because we don't come for your games?
No, I don't ask anyone to come for my games.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because I'm your manager. I'm the
All right,
team's
guys.
manager.
Doing my point now.
Guys, me, I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm a really supportive woman when I'm with you. That's the thing. So if you're into rugby, I will learn about your team. If you're into football, I mean, I'll never become an Arsenal fan, but I will still support you when you're crying when your team loses, all right? But that's my trait. That's my quality. Like, if I'm dating you or married to you or like the thing, I'm rooting for you.
Facts.
Like, whatever it is that you do, I'm going to be there, cheer squad. I'd be like, yeah, even though I don't understand half the shit, but that's when you come in, you educate me, and let's talk about this. Teach me how to do the...
Teach me, daddy.
Teach me.
I'd probably be...
That's why, and I look really hot. In those, like, football jerseys. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Ooh, I look nice in the jerseys, too. So... yeah, I would make an amazing wag if you're, in the States.
Yeah, I agree. I'd probably be a really great like F1 wife. I've already secured some of my hobbies. When you see this like 3 years later, when we're very happily married with babies and I'm a housewife and a wag.
You're there at the end of the race.
Yeah. This is my manifestation. Now, speaking of...
Tell us the real story. That was just a diss.
Girl, you remember my ex?
Which one?
I need to stop starting my conversations like this.
Which one?
My ex, like my ex. Like the one who, how do I explain this? The very first ex I talked about.
Okay.
My first official ex. Yeah. Like my actual boyfriend who turned into an ex. Mandem is back in the picture. So, started off nice and light, right?
We're not doing that, Ashley.
Started off nice and light. We were kikiking.
Why are you kikiking with your
back in the
ex?
picture like that, but back he's
But
trying
why are you kikiking with your ex?
Let me tell you the story.
Okay.
Girl, relax. I'm being a very good girl. Trust me.
Okay.
So we started with kikikis on like Snapchat and Instagram, based on like, so we're both fans of like football, but I watch it. Rugby, definitely fans, and F1. So we always used to complain about, or rather, we always used to argue about. He's a Red Bull fan. I'm a Mercedes fan. About to turn Ferrari because we follow our baby.
Louis, baby.
Yeah. For what is it called? Football, we both support the same team. But then me, I'm just like, honey, we're not getting that cup today. Like it's not happening. Relax.
Look at the way you're being looked
I know, it's because
at.
we're on the same team, but I'm changing my mind now slowly. We're proving ourselves
You're not
to
getting
be
it.
really great. For rugby, it's here, no there, because I mean, different circuits, different whatever. Anyway, so we used to, he would kiki with me about like F1 when it came back, about Arsenal being on top of the table. And at some point I was just like, yeah, we're definitely not going to be on top of the table.
Yeah.
Then we did, and I was just like, you proved me wrong, sweetie. We're there. I'm rooting for you.
Sat.
Tell me why Mandem is texting me on Saturday to go see you.
See,
I said no. Mandem kept insisting. I said, hell to the fucking no. Dares to ask why. I said, sweetie, that opportunity went a long time ago. You're not about to come back to my life and decide you want me to come say hi.
and then you're kicking your way in here
If
quickly.
you really want me to come say hi, make a fucking plan.
Yeah.
They could start courting me again. Might as well, because that's how we're going to get back to...
Yeah.
Actually, we're not getting back. Sorry.
But that's how
We're
it's
not.
going to be allowed in your space if you're trying to.
I don't
pull up
mind
a
free
plan.
food.
Yeah.
He clearly knows that.
Yeah. So feed me before you eat my brain.
No, I don't even want him to eat my brain.
I mean-
I just want free food. And he knows very specifically the easiest way to get me.
Free food.
Sweetie, you can kidnap me with that
We
shit.
should just live like a sushi trail. Where's Ash? Oh, this one I'm going to do at a club next time. If we're trying to look for Ashley, just throw fries. And then she's just going to follow me.
Don't throw fries. I won't come for fries. Know me a
food.
little better,
It's
then you
free
can
food.
know what
Sushi.
to- there we go.
But we're not eating sushi.
Even
Okay.
like little prawns, even like
Shrimps.
steak or some shit like that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, even
Beef
mashed.
ribs.
I'd rather mashed potato than fries.
Than fries. Okay, this conversation
That
went left.
too. I mean, that's food, honey. That meat. You
Just
think
a
I was
lineup.
talking about just steak?
Are these
Medium
steaks?
rare. Long.
We love it very rare.
Hey, Austin.
Hey, what's up?
This is the first time
Very
we're hearing
rare, bro.
Austin in this
I
episode.
did see that. But anyway, so that happened, and I made it very clear.
Yeah.
that.
Then how did he take it? Did he try to insist?
No, he said sorry, and I was just like, sweetie, no need to be sorry. And he was like, yeah, but I'm really sorry. And I said no. Then he was just like, but genuinely, are you gonna give me a chance? I told him no.
You really are in your villain era.
I am.
You're like pow, 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 pow,
no,
pow.
sweetie, it's getting real bad. Like,
Yeah.
and let me not say that here.
That's going to be
need
on Patreon, guys. If we get there, that you're gonna have to pay for.
I need to be paid at the end.
So then we can continue talking shit. So I had a friend of mine that I was speaking to earlier this week, and it's a complicated situation. So this babe is obviously in the streets bad. Like, she's not in a committed relationship per se, but
Welcome to the club, babes.
single. Today I said I was single, and these guys were laughing at me. Austin and Kelly. It was
Who was
annoying.
laughing at you?
Austin and
No
Kelly.
one.
Or is it Kelly alone?
It was Kelly.
Kelly was laughing. They
You
laughed.
know something we don't.
I was just looking at her like,
Tell us.
anyway, no, I am still single, and I'm going to be single for a very long time. Well, unless you check out my recent Instagram and you feel like you want to wife me. I posted a
Girl.
picture in an Indian outfit, and I was telling Kelly, you know what? This better find me a husband. Anyway, we move.
So yeah.
It's not really. But anyway. So this babe obviously was with like two guys at the same time. And she didn't want this one situationship to know about the other situationship. And this babe, you know how you have like your screen lock and everything? So she has a normal lock, and I'm assuming one of the guys knows the password. She didn't tell me which one. And she said that because of that, she has to lock her Flow app. So there are two guys. So guy, I don't know which one is which. So one
Something's
guy,
being put in.
so one guy has a password to her phone, and because of that, she had to lock her Flow app. So she's
she
not
usually-
caught.
So does she put in, she keys in when she's had
of
sex?
course. I mean, don't we
Okay.
all? So she locks her Flow app, and I thought that was actually really genius
That's interesting.
because there was a tweet that said this man caught a babe cheating when he checked her Flow app. I saw that tweet, and I was like,
men are becoming advanced these days. Like, it's not just your regular like girl group chat.
No,
you
not
know,
anymore.
they're becoming very advanced.
they know everything now.
Yeah, like they'll go to your male best friends group chat instead of going to your.
Going to,
And now I'm just saying us.
they go to your hidden.
Go to your hit. Ooh, honey.
They go into your Snap.
Oh, the snap.
The snap.
The snap.
But like, would you lock your Flow app?
I don't have anybody to hide it from.
No,
Like,
if you're in a situation, hypothetically.
no, because you don't know me. Unless you gotta bring on my fucking finger.
What if you
Then I
just
don't
don't
know
want
you
the other
should.
person to find out, regardless?
You probably already do. But no, actually, because I don't actually key in when I've had sex. Which
Yeah?
I think I need to start
You need
doing
to.
because it alters a lot of like changes in
Hormones.
your
Yeah.
not even hormones, like it alters like mood changes.
Oh, yeah.
Cause I mean, have you ever had like
So what app are you locking right now? You.
What app are you locking? Jeez. None.
I've been a very careful girly these days because even on my WhatsApp, everything like all the news I'm sending, it's literally disappearing.
Okay.
Unless you go to my Snapchat, and even Snapchat it disappears because I make sure like I take that snap there and then.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm definitely locking my snap. But also on Snap, what I've started doing, instead of keeping messages, it disappears
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
So it's not even the disappearing after 24 hours. Like if we're chitty chatting and it's some nasty ass Instagram, don't hack me.
Now, for me,
Twitter, oh my God.
you wouldn't lock your Twitter.
I'm locking
though.
my Twitter.
Your Twitter is wilding like that?
I'm locking my Twitter.
Okay.
I'm locking my Twitter.
Someone
because-
tried to hack into my Twitter at work, by the way. It was so funny.
I think, oh shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
someone at work?
Someone at work, someone who visits the studio on a regular, because how I knew that is I have saved devices on my phone, right?
Yeah.
And then most of the time when I log in at work, it doesn't really give me any sort of warning or anything. So I logged into work one day and it told me you are unable to log into this browser because of too many attempts. So how can I be attempting too many times? I know my password, you understand?
Yeah.
So that just tells you one thing. Somebody tried to get into my Twitter at work.
It doesn't send you an alert. How come?
No, as in they didn't manage to get in, but there were too many failed password attempts, so it locked me out. because I wouldn't have failed password attempts. Like I know my password.
And also,
right?
you've just walked in.
I just walked in.
trying to
Yeah,
log
I
in.
just logged in, and it says you've been locked out of this device from logging in because of too many attempts.
That's scary.
And I was just like, it's a presenter, obviously, because that's the only person who walks in the
Or
studio.
producer.
Our producer is never in the studio. So
Oh, okay, makes
he's
sense.
not.
I've
But it was
had
interesting.
I've had Instagram scares where like I'm logged out of my phone, and I know the only other place I'm logged on is my work laptop. But I know what I'm gonna do now is, because I started a Instagram specifically for work, and it's literally work ash.
Yeah.
Like, that's the Instagram I used to use for work. So what I'm going to do is I remove it from my work laptop and then just have it on my phone, because the amount of times I'm logged out and I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God, I hope
Oh
I've
my
not been hacked. But
Thank
yeah,
God for Twitter, no, because woo, I'm about to go do like 10-factor
authentication. By the way,
on
since
that
you're on
Twitter.
that train, what are your top 3 most used social media apps? Because the stats came out from, I don't know where, but I think it was CAK,
Yeah.
that Facebook and WhatsApp are the top most used apps locally.
Honestly, I rarely use WhatsApp unless it's work related. But I will say probably TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram. So lately is when I've just gotten back into my Instagram,
Yeah,
because you know.
you gotta be out there. Because
No.
mine's Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Kind of explains my humor.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
your tweets are lit.
I saw you liked it, and I feel so good. I'm like, oh my God.
Your tweets are really. So I haven't been on Twitter for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Like, I just stopped looking at it. Also, I don't have notifications on any of my social media. I mentioned this before. So I just came back to Twitter, and I think I'm on a Twitter frenzy.
Yeah.
So I'm just like Twitter.
Twitter.
But 99% of the time, you'll find me on either Snapchat, because I talk to a lot of people on Snapchat as well, even if I don't have streaks with them.
Yeah.
I have full-blown conversations with people.
I don't know
on
what it is about the app. It
Snap.
just makes, I don't know, I wouldn't have a conversation on WhatsApp, but
Yeah.
I'd have a full-blown on Snapchat.
My friends literally text me to be like, check your Snap. And on my Snap, they're telling me something they would have told me on IM or on WhatsApp. And I'm like, sir, you should have just, even they call me and they're like, check your Snap.
Yeah.
When I check my Snap, it's like a full discussion about something. But I feel like it's more secure.
There's that, but then I face the challenge of, because of disappearing messages, there's that thing where I know I said this, and the other person says, no, you said this something else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I swear down I said this. So
Then
now there's no way of proving, because you can't go back like on WhatsApp.
That's the idea.
But that's the thing,
There are no
man.
receipts. This is how you know we're just like, well, I'm not a liar.
Anyway.
But it's how you know we're just sneaky people.
Bad transition.
Bad transition.
We need SFX for these things, man.
We do.
We need to. All right. So I saw TikTok, and in this TikTok, a girl was talking about how nice guys usually have like a dark side, and it's called manipulation. So if I find the TikTok, I will post it here. So in the video, she says that a lot of the nice guys that you meet in your life, yes, they're nice and everything, but majority of them have this side to them that's dark. Like, these people would be, in the outside world, they'd come off as nice. People be like, I've never seen this guy shout. I've never seen him get in a fight. He's usually so calm and collected. But then, ukundani, things are different. And you know what? I happen to agree to this. Because, it's going to get deep a bit. Because a lot of the reasons why I was scared of leaving my old relationship was because I talk a lot of shit. This podcast is...
Honey, yes.
What? And I am not the most perfect person as well. I just fuck a lot of shit up. And this person is the opposite in the public eye. Calm, collected. All the people like him, respectful, never seen in a fight, never seen, causing a ruckus. Even with his mouth, very quiet guy. So that was my fear. My fear was like, if I get out of this guy's going to look like the good person, and I look like the bad person, even though I didn't do shit, just because of who I am.
Yeah. Towards the outside world.
On the outside world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, least do these people not know that behind this nice person is a shitload of stupidity in the back end. So I was like relating hard to that TikTok, and I'm just like, yeah, they are nice guys who are just nice guys, but a lot of the nice guys these days, and they're getting smarter. Now they know these words of gaslighting and manipulation, and they'll even tell you, by the way, I'm not gaslighting you, very well knowing that I'm gaslighting you. So it's kind of like,
telling me you're not gaslighting me is gaslighting me.
Exactly.
But okay, I look at it in two ways, right? There's manipulation and there's just psychology.
Okay. I like it.
You could say it's the same thing, but I don't, because I feel like I play towards psychology.
Okay.
And how I look at it, manipulation is knowing... basically the same fucking description, but for me, manipulation it's in a negative. Negative connotation, right? Psychology is simply knowing what someone wants or what someone will need, and kind of leading them towards that way to kind of make the decision for themselves, right? Not necessarily manipulating them, but using your knowledge of the individual to get
still
them there.
Manipulation,
but
it's
in a
wrong.
nice way. It's in a considerate way. That's how I look at it, because there's no bad intent towards it. Manipulation is mainly...
But why do that? That's my question.
No, manipulation is mainly so that you can get something out of it.
Yeah.
Psychology, I think, is so that you can both get something out of it, so that they don't feel like a shitty person, or they don't feel a certain way about it, and also so that you don't lose. It's a win-win.
No, I just think you should be... If I need to talk to you about something, again, relationship context, we shouldn't be at the point where we need to do that. Use psychology to lay down the other person slowly. I mean, I'm not saying you fight with them. There's better ways of saying things to somebody. But I don't necessarily think there's need for you to go around and use all of that psychology. Oh, I know they know this and I can use this in this way.
It's leading.
No, I just think you should just be able to sit them down and just tell them.
But within the psychology, you have set them down and you're telling them.
Nah, but you're kind of just using that as an armor, as a weapon.
I feel like it's more like you're leading them towards what is actually meant to.
I think that's weaponizing your knowledge of them.
See the way they say, don't take away, do not use your privilege.
Yeah,
that's me not using my fully utilizing my privilege, because I would say that's a form of privilege of being able to understand who people are, and
that's
within
different.
doing that, then you're able to actually understand how they will take conversations, or how you should go about conversations, and how you can lead them to a place where they actually understand this. Do you see what Andy does to us? Doesn't it bring out results?
Yeah. I'm sick of this shit.
Right? Yeah. Isn't he using basically his knowledge of us to get us where we actually need to be? We can't get mad at that. Yeah. We need to stop referencing this guy.
Context. Give people context.
No.
Okay, a lot of times when we tell Andy some shit, or we're arguing about some shit, Andy will give us logic, but majority of the time we want to be like, fuck off.
Yeah, but no, that never happens.
But at the same time, he takes us through a process where, as we're realizing what we've done wrong, we're realizing what the other person has done wrong, or what he's done wrong as well. He's not taking anything away from us, but he's building onto what we should be feeling and how we should be taking it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying about... Have I explained that well enough?
Okay.
I do know what you wanted to say.
I'm not even arguing that because I get it. Because there's two ways of looking at that whole aspect.
And that's in a positive...
Yeah.
It's positive,
but
right?
But unfortunately, a lot of people use it the other way.
Yeah, I get what you mean, where nice people or the goody two-shoes are usually deep down inside not the best individuals, because there's this front that they put up, and then when you get it behind closed doors, that's when you're just like, oh shit, this is a little demon.
You couldn't believe it.
Yeah, this is a little demon. But I think some people are just nice for the sake of being nice, and people are very manipulative. I wouldn't peg it on all nice guys, but I always shuku them.
Always. I learned the hard way.
Why are you so fucking nice? Why are you so fucking nice?
Because I always liked the bad boys. And the one time I said, I'm going to give a nice guy a chance, regretted it. Because with the bad boys, you know. And you know they have these issues. You know how to go around them.
This is what you're getting, baby.
Yeah. And like you can deal with it because I'm going into this eyes open. I know the issues that you have and I'm okay with it and I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
But with them nice guys, bro, you don't see it coming.
It's a little scary, honestly speaking.
Yo.
Also, yeah, it's a little scary. Now I'm thinking about all the nice. I
Think
don't have
about
any
it.
nice
It's
guys
crazy.
in my life.
All the nice guys leave you with traumatizing
All y'all
experience.
niggas and niggas. Niggering. But I love you still. I love you. Well,
Ooh, okay, before we wrap up. It's sexual, but anyway, we'll just move with it. Difference between, I'm actually trying to clear our top notes so we can do our bottom notes. Anyway.
Facts. Let me tell you, we have so many notes that we haven't gone through, like
Bro.
so many things from the beginning of the podcast that we
Bro.
haven't actually touched on, which I think we should do.
We will. I'll actually sort them out. Anyway, let me get into it. Difference between making love and fucking.
Damn.
Doing the doof doof and the douche douche douche. I don't know why I said it like that.
Making love. Should I even speak on that? Do tell? Cause
Do tell.
yeah, let me hear your point of view because I have zero
right.
to say about this.
I think the difference between making love and just fucking is hum. And making love is Okay, but think about it this way.
Use words. Use your words, babes.
Okay, I'm going to try and find try and find an analogy. So you know when you have like a cone ice cream, and then you're fucking. Okay, so you have a cone ice cream. If you bite straight into it, that's fucking. If you lick it around until it becomes small, that's making love.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Experience-wise, let me be a bit serious. So this is the thing. I think it's the same thing, but one may argue that making love involves emotions, which I kind of disagree with because if you're fucking someone, you're also using an emotion. So it depends which motion you want to use, boom or boom, boom, boom.
So, actually, you've said something and it sparked something.
Okay.
I was hanging out with my friends during the weekend, right? And we were having this conversation. And I was of a different opinion until they changed my mind. So the conversation that we were having is, you can't necessarily call someone a side, right? Because that is disrespectful to someone that you have actually had a relationship with. And for me, I was saying, you can't necessarily call some a relationship because all they were there to do was have a fuck. They said already by the time that you're fucking someone, it is a relationship. Doesn't matter if you're just fucking for fun. Doesn't matter if you actually have feelings towards someone.
Yeah.
It is still a relationship.
But at tears.
There are tears to this shit, right? Bringing it back to emotions, no emotions, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You can fucking have emotions.
Yep.
It's still valid. You can make love. Of course, it's called making love for a reason. That needs a lot of emotions, so to say. Oof. But how I'm thinking about it now is, fucking is an act, right? Can be passionate. It can be just, busting a nut, etc. But making love is intentional. It has a lot of intent to it, if I can say that.
Okay.
It has a lot of... I'm not speaking from... I don't know if I've made love before. It's not something that I can speak on.
That's
actively.
where I'm stuck too.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a lot of intentionality to making love. Like there's... I don't know.
Question. If there's
I'm
intentionality...
shy now. Stop looking at me like that.
If there's intentionality behind the making love, there is still intentionality when you're fucking.
No,
just for conversation's sake.
For sure, yeah. There is still... So I think, okay, what I'm trying to say... Let me look for a different word other than intention.
What we're trying to find here is the differentiating point of difference.
I think the intention is different because of... It's a connection. Like when you're making love, you're trying to make a connection. Like you're trying to make a deeper connection. You're trying to merge souls.
Gosh.
Within merging...
Sounds like a Wattpad story, bro.
Within merging vagina and, penis. You're also trying to merge souls. And that's where I think the difference comes in when you're talking about fucking, because fucking is a good time. Like you can make love and fuck.
I think they're all in the same thing. Austin.
I think fucking is just a means to an end. Satisfying a means to an end, to bust a nut and sorry, there's no particular paying to attention to detail to someone. Like I would know that you like your earlobes beaten, and then I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah.
I'm just there to bust a nut. That's just fucking. But when I am busy making love to you, I will pay attention to every single emotion, every single erogenous point on your body, simply because I want to ensure that there's a deeper connection. Like you said, there's a deeper connection between the two of us, not just exchange of fluids.
I have a question for you, though. So you're telling me, because now what you're trying to say here brings it back to sexual compatibility, correct? Because now you're saying, hear me out. You're saying fucking is just fucking. You don't really like pick up the cues on what she likes, and you don't look at all of that. So you're telling me you haven't ever looked into what she likes, even though you're not making love. I'm sure you have. So that's because that's the reason why you're fucking in the first place.
I've been in situations where we just fuck. Like, we don't even make out. We don't just fuck.
Okay, there are those two.
Like, there's no eye contact.
Yeah, there's
it's
nothing.
Just fucking. Like, I'm busting a nut. You're busting a nut.
Yeah.
Cool. Move on.
But what I was trying to figure out is he still needs to know what you like for you to bust a nut. Whether or not you have all that lovey-dovey shit going on.
But it's top layer. Yeah, I feel like it's surface level. Mm-hmm. It's more like you know, if you touch my nipples, I'm gonna be turned on, right?
Yeah.
Not if you touch the back of my ear in a specific way or rub my arm in a specific way. If you touch my eyelids,
details matter. So details matter.
Yeah, stroke my eyelashes or the hairs on the back of my
eyelashes. Girl, stroke my eyelash. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
I still don't think I have a fulfilled answer. I think unless I experience maybe both in a way, because I really don't think I've experienced either or to its full potential. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm taking in the answers, but I still don't think I've come to like a conclusive answer.
I mean, we're young. We have a lot to talk about.
Do you think married people make love and then people who are fucking just
no? I think
when as a kid, that's what I used to think watching the movies. Anyway.
like they're really making love.
They're
I think
they're
sometimes
really consummating the marriage.
not consummating that marriage. Okay, Bridgerton. I think sometimes like it gets to a point where you just want to bust a nut and you fuck. Like,
I mean, yeah.
even every relationship, there are times where you'll make love and there are times that you'll just fuck. Like,
yeah.
I don't take advice from me, honey. I'm very single. Like, it's me and my toys. I'm joking. Also, speaking about sex, please take care of yourselves out there.
Yes,
we'll go
sir.
into detail about have you seen Kamunto's stories? Do this. I'm going to send it to you.
What's the story about? Because I just got told a story.
I'm sending it to you. Read those, what are they called? Stories.
Okay.
Read her stories.
Okay.
I wasn't able to get through all of them.
All right.
Also, if you're not up to date, we'll get you up to date next week on the next episode.
Okay.
Hopefully we have a guest as well. Hopefully a babe.
Yeah.
I know who we'll discuss.
Ooh, I'll tell somebody who.
Then we can discuss a little bit more. But to leave you on this note, please be safe out there,
Hey,
honey. Go for your tests. Wear a condom. Please do the whole shebang. Get tested regularly. Take care of yourselves. Don't just go around out here and,
Plus there's COVID.
It's whole season. but be careful how too. But we'll get into details about that story. I know most of our listeners have watched it.
Yeah.
Also, there's COVID. So just be careful, honey. 2024 is coming with a lot of nasties out here.
Just not me. I'm a good girl this year. I promise.
Same. And on that note,
bitch. Lies. Bye. Bye. Episode 55.